Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Chris, and welcome to another morning activation. Let's go. Hey, what's up, y'all? I hope you're having a fantastic morning so far. Welcome to another day. It's beautiful, sunshiny, fall, and everything outside today, all the magic stuff that is there. Yesterday, we talked about presence and coming into presence and how to do that. And today, I want to talk about purpose. Like I said yesterday, the work that I do with creative owners is to help them stay in their power and their presence and their purpose. And the reason for those three things is because when you can remind yourself of who the heck you are and you can stay in presence and then you can stay in your purpose, the thing that you are here to do, and stay aligned with that, you're going to keep going for the long term. The problem is there's a lot of stuff that comes up, burnout, bad client interactions, maybe just life stuff in general. There's a lot of stuff that comes up to interrupt the power and the presence of the purpose, right? So what I do with the Resilient Creative is to help people, help creative owners stay in those things. So today we're going to talk about how to stay in your purpose. Before I walk through an activation here for you, I want to talk about what I mean by purpose. So I feel like there's a lot of like purpose used to be a lot bigger than it is now. Like it used to be the thing that people talk about. It was like right along like passion, right? And then, throughout the years, like that shifted, like people started talking about your why, like when Simon Sinek came out with the book Start With Why, which is great. And then it was all about the why, like what's the why behind what you do? And that was supposed to be the thing that makes it easier for you to get up every day and like go do it. And purpose is a little bit of that. But purpose, to me, through the lens of your unique story as a creative owner, is the thing that is being transformed inside of you that you want to see transformed in others. And so what I mean by that is like if you think about this through the lens of story, when a hero goes on a journey into the hero's journey in a story, right? Just any movie you could think of, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all these movies. When they go on that journey, the first thing that happens is that they hear the call to adventure, and then they say to themselves almost immediately, I am not the person who can do this. And so they reject the call. And then sometimes they'll play that game for a little bit of like hearing the call, rejecting the call, hearing the call, rejecting the call. And then finally, something happens, an inciting incident that thrusts them through a door. They can't walk back out. And even if they want to keep refusing the call, they have to go on the journey. And they know that because they feel this sense of purpose that's inside of them. And that purpose is what drives them and helps them move forward through the journey. It's also the thing that works to transform them because they know that they haven't changed at all from the point of hearing the call to adventure and accepting the call to adventure. They haven't changed at all. Nothing in them has changed. The only thing that has changed is that they made the decision to move forward. And so that's a really important note to make. Like they change along the journey through all the obstacles they face and the monsters they have to defeat and all this. That's what happens in a story. That's what happens in a story. But that doesn't happen at the beginning. They don't really change at all at the beginning. They're the same person. But that purpose is there, that little spark of the purpose. And then throughout the journey, the purpose grows bigger, but it also helps them become the person worthy of fulfilling the vision at the end. That's why it's important to maintain the purpose. The other reason you want to do this from a hard example from the business perspective here is that when you're in business, if your entire goal is, I just need to make money, and that's the energy you're putting out. Like, I just need to make money, I just need to make this work, I need to get my next client, all this stuff, and you're not staying centered in the purpose of what you're doing, of why you're doing this. First of all, you're not going to progress forward. You might progress forward. You totally could, but it would be miserable and you would eventually burn out big time. Or the other thing happens is that you unintentionally reject the clients that would normally be attracted to you because they're not attracted to that story of you making money. It's not attractive to them. Why? Because they don't care about that. They care about the journey that they're on. So what we do is that we let them know that this is the why. This is why I do what I do. This is the purpose behind what I'm doing. And you become magnetic to people when that becomes part of your story. Your story starts to become magnetic because it's interesting, because that is easier to latch onto for other people because they understand that they may align with your purpose. And when that happens, they will want to stick around and see if you're going to keep going, right? They'll want to join you on the journey, right? And you can help them that way. So it's not about just like selling your purpose to people. It's about maintaining that purpose inside for yourself so that you can keep going for the long term, and so that you're becoming more magnetic because you're communicating something that's bigger than I just need money. It's not coming out that way anymore because you're leading from purpose, right? That's what we're doing. That's a much better story to tell. So because all of these things work together that we're going through here at the beginning, the power, the presence, the purpose, these themes will continue to come up in these activations we're going to do for this month. But what I like to do is combine them all together, right? And so today we have two pieces. We have the awareness, the presence, and the purpose. So I'm going to walk you through a quick breathing exercise, the same one we did yesterday, to lean in our presence. And then I'm going to walk you through another exercise that's going to help you tap into your purpose for the day so you can feel charged and ready to go. Cool? All right, let's do it. So just take a deep breath in through your nose. And when you do, notice the air coming in through your nostrils, filling up your lungs. I want you to be super aware of that. And then breathe out through your nostrils again. I want you to witness the temperature of the air change. Feel how it's warmer when it comes out, maybe even more moist as it comes back out through the nostrils. We'll do that 3 times, and then I'll walk you through the purpose exercise for the day. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. And breathe out through the nose. And breathe in. And breathe out through the nose. Last time, breathe in, really notice. And breathe out through the nose. Okay. If you're feeling anything like I'm feeling right now, you're probably noticing maybe a little heightened feeling in your hands and your arms. You may even feel a little more energy. That's good. That's what we want. So we're going from that place, okay? It's important to be in presence that here we are right now. No matter what's going on, we're doing this right now. Cool? So the next thing I'm going to show you how to do, and this is kind of the second half of an exercise that I walk people through weekly in my group, and that I walk people through weekly in my program, Resilient Creative. So I used an EFT tapping method, emotional freedom technique. You can look it up. There's an app called the Tapping Solution. You can look more into tapping if you want. But basically, we tap on the points, on certain points. So like there's a point right here where we'll start. And then there's a point, I'll take my glasses off so I can show you. There's points in between the eyebrows, like right here. And then on the side of the eye. And then underneath the eye. And then underneath the nose. Underneath the bottom lip on the chin right there, and then the collarbone. And I'm actually going to do one today that's going to have you tap right up here on the top of the head. Okay. Now, all of these points, there's a lot of data behind this. There's a lot of studies that have been done around this, and a lot of people walk through this. So the tapping solutions people specifically have a lot of data on this and how it reduces anxiety and helps move through emotions and things like that. But today, what we're going to use it for is to activate your purpose. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what we'll do is we'll start right here. You guys can just tap right here on the kind of the karate chop point of your hand. And I want you to say out loud, I am operating in my purpose. I am operating in my purpose. I am operating in my purpose. And then we'll go to the eyebrows now. I am operating in my purpose. You can just keep saying that out loud. I am operating in my purpose, side of the eyes. And underneath the eyes, I am operating in my purpose. And then underneath the nose, I'm operating in my purpose. And then underneath the bottom lip and the chin, I am operating within my purpose. And then on the collarbone, I'm operating within my purpose. Sometimes I like to rub in that spot, like right there. It just feels good. And then the top of the head, I am operating within my purpose. And then I like to close out this loop on this hand and between the thumb and the index finger here and just tap right there. I am operating within my purpose. Okay. Now rub your hands together and create some friction. And then just as if you picked up some water from a stream, I want you to rub that warmth over your face and just fling it away like this. All right, let's do it one more time. Sorry, that was probably really loud in the microphone. All right, now sit here for a second and see how you feel. And I want you to think about that. Whatever it is and however you're operating right now, whatever it is you want to move forward, whatever it is you're trying to do today, do it within the purpose. You're operating within your purpose today, and you can continue to do that, to live today in your presence, in your power, in your purpose. And that's what we're here to do. It's a much more interesting story, my friend, to live and operate your business and your work with your clients, your creative work, however you operate in the world with power and presence and purpose. And tomorrow we'll talk about how to activate the power as well. So remember, whatever is going on in the world right now, you can return to your work in this by activating your presence and your purpose right now. I just showed you exactly how to do that, and you can go back and use these however you want. I also upload it to a podcast feed, the Wake Up Get Better podcast with Chris Creed. I'd love to have you subscribe to that as well. But if you're just viewing on here, obviously you can just watch the videos if you want. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and please go make some good stuff today from your presence and your purpose. All right, see ya. Bye.
There's nothing to get you